When I was a kid growing up, one of my favorite things were dinosaurs. I feel like that was a normal kid thing. It was awesome. They were so big, large, unknown kind of, and really awesome looking animals. So once Yugioh they actually made this. I'm not entirely sure, but in 2008, 2009, something like that, Yugioh made Dinosaurs Rage, the structure deck. I had to get this. I got it for Christmas. It was like 2 weeks before Christmas because we had this like family event thing, and that's what I got. I got that in the Yugioh Lord of Searing Flames tin. That was really hype. So this is the deck it came with. I tried to base this deck around this, obviously, because it's fun. However, I added a lot more dinosaurs. This has a lot more magic and trap cards. A lot of the cards are in this deck, but what I want to do is I want to take a look at it really quick just to show you guys, because this is incredible. I'm surprised I kept this. I don't even know why I kept this, but I have this one and the Darkness Dragon one too. I kind of wish I kept the case this was in, but it's not something you did back, at least that I would have done back then. So take a look at some of these cards. You know, this is literally the strategy of the deck, and it tells you. And I tried to base it off of this big evolution pill. You put them down. Yeah, we'll get into what the card does, but it revolves around this card. This card, you get the special summon randomly. This helps you get tributes out for free almost. And there's just some other supporting cards. Just to let you know, guys know, this is not a, obviously, if you can't tell already, but this is not a newer deck. I'm only basing it off of older cards and nostalgic stuff. So we have Superconductor Tyranno, which was one of the most powerful looking cards back then. I don't know if it actually is or was that powerful, but it's awesome. It's a T-Rex with armor on it. Then we have other cards like Black Tyranno. Hard to see, but you'll see him in there. We got Ultimate Tyranno. We got this other kind of cool looking guy. Got this guy. So yeah, this card works so well with this. It synergizes so nicely. This guy, if you tribute a dinosaur on your side of the field, you could do 1000 direct damage to your opponent. Or this guy, when he gets sent to the graveyard from the field without being destroyed by battle, you have to bring him to your hand. It's like an infinite loop. Then you got Tyranno Infinity. He's pretty cool, although it requires you to remove a lot of cards from your graveyard, which I wasn't really a fan of. I have to get Water Dragon. That is one card I do not have in this deck, but Water Dragon's so cool, so powerful too. I like what they did here is they told you other cards from other sets which would have an impact in your deck and spice it up. It was a really giddy feeling as a kid. And so I did get some of these cards, not a lot of them, like now, because I have money to spend on Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I didn't have any money back then. So like, oh, I need these new cards. I had to somehow find them. So yeah, that's the deck that it was based off of from, I think it was 2009, probably 2010. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I can look it up, but we'll keep it at the unknown right now. So here we got the Superconductor Tyranno. Look at that artwork. I would just stare at this artwork like every day. Look how cool it is. So once per turn, tribute one monster. Oh, it's not even a dinosaur, it's just one monster. Inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. This monster cannot declare an attack if you do this. 3300 attack. Incredible. It does require 2 tributes to summon. However, that is not a big deal in this deck at all. Got Ultimate Tyranno. When he's in attack position at the beginning of the battle phase, you have to attack all monsters on your opponent's side of the field with this card. 3000 attack, he's a big boy. So we're running 2 of these because this guy is just incredibly powerful, and we have a lot of ways to get the big dinos out, so why not? This is my favorite probably dinosaur, yeah, because he's a black, manly, scary T-Rex. Superconductor Tyranno is pretty cool. But there's something about this guy that's just extra scary, and that is why I like him more. He has an effect. If the only cards on your opponent's side of the field are in defense position, this card can attack your opponent directly. 2600 attack. I think... No, we're just running 1. You could probably run 2. 4 big dinos is... This deck can get these dinos out. There's so many ways. We'll show you, but... I think I would have to run at least 5. But anyway... I added this card. I think this is a newer card, but this card's so good. 4 stars, 2000 attack, Dinosaur. Also, look at the artwork. It's beautiful. This is one of my favorite types of dinosaurs. I think it's a dinosaur. The Mosasaurus or something. I had to add this card, even though it's a newer card. We're running 3. This is probably the best dinosaur. Vanilla, no effect, 4 star. Now we got Destroyersaurus. Look at this guy. This is the ultimate rare. You can discard this card to the graveyard to add 1 Jurassic World from your deck to the hand. First of all, just the effect is great. And you get a dinosaur in your graveyard, you get Jurassic World into your hand, and it has 1800 attack as a 4-star monster. Dinosaur. Epic. I think I'm running 3. We got the ultimate rare, we got 2 secret rares. This card's insane. Need it for the dino deck. We got Hydrogendo, no, call him Hydrogen, because that's kind of what he is. When this card destroys an opponent's monster as a result of battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon another one of these from your deck. 1600 attack. Not the most powerful monster, but he has a great effect that you can get multiple ones of these out. Running 3, just because he's important, and also I do want to add, oh yeah, that's why I only have 4 here. Some card in this deck will have to be replaced by the Water Dragon. I think that's what it's called, I forgot. Yeah, Water Dragon, I'm pretty sure. The Hydrogen Dragon, no. The Water Dragon. Then you got 2 Oxygen Dragon guys. His effect's kind of trash, it doesn't really do anything, but he has 1800 attack. And we have 2 because eventually, again, I want to get Water Dragon in the deck. Got Gilosaurus. You can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, your opponent can special summon one monster from the graveyard. That's great, especially if you see, oh, they have no monsters in the graveyard, you get this free special summon. We have 2 of them. Kind of just cheat the cards out. And you can even, if you have 2 in your hand, you can play them, tribute it, summon like a black Tyranno or something. That's incredible. We got this guy. This is the guy that you tribute to Superconductor. He has the effect when he sends the field to the graveyard, you can bring him to your hand. I think we're running 2, because he's still a dinosaur, and he does have just some effect where we can get it to our hand, but mostly if we just want it in combination with that, with Superconductor. Got Miracle Jurassic Egg. This is a lot of text, but in short, you put it on the field every time you play a dinosaur, you get to put some counters on it, then you get to sacrifice it at some point in the game, and you get to search for a dinosaur with level less than or equal to. So now we're getting to the one-ofs actually. So we have a lot of just random one-of dinosaurs, because that's what makes it fun and spicy. I'm just going to reorganize this really quickly. In all my decks I like to have just one-of random cards. Like this is basically the core of the deck, at least for the monsters, which is a lot. It's a big boy core, but yeah, so we got the Jurassic Egg just as another way to get bigger monsters out. It also has 2000 defense, so it's pretty beefy. We got the Tyranno Infinity. The original attack of this card is equal to the number of removed monsters from play. Remove dinosaur monsters from play. Kind of a good game finisher, and just if you're in a tight spot. We got two-headed King Rex. It's not a great dinosaur, right? It's a 4-star 1600, no effect, but it's two-headed King Rex. You can't have a dinosaur deck without this guy in it. Very nostalgic. I do think I want a better version of that card. If it exists, it probably does. Got this Babysaurus. So if this card is destroyed by an effect and sent to the graveyard, you can select one level 4 lower dinosaur monster and special summon it. So it's a good card, but it has to be destroyed by an effect, not by battle, which makes it a little hard. Huh. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm rereading this. Attributing one monster. I wonder if this effect synergizes with this. You can tell I haven't really used this deck too much, but I wonder, yeah, because this is an effect and it destroys this monster, which is tributing, but I don't think tributing is destroying. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is tributing destroying, and I don't think so. Yeah, because this guy's, when this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, it doesn't say destroy. So I don't know, someone who has more experience in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you know, let me know. It'd be a better card than having the other Peke Flying Bird, but it does kind of a similar thing. This just would give us a bigger benefit, and most of our monsters are dinosaur type level 4, so that'd be really beneficial. Got this guy. This guy is another big boy, 4 stars, 1900, a dinosaur. Elementosaurus. This guy, I put him not because he's good, but because his artwork's really cool, and he's a dinosaur, so he fits the theme. So if you have a fire type, if there's a fire type monster on the field, he gets 500 attack points, so he'll be 2000 as a 4-star. And if there's an earth, you get to negate some effects of other monsters. if this card destroys it or something like that. It's just really in it because it's dinosaurs shooting flames. And I don't think we have any fire dinosaurs in the, or fire, yeah, monsters in the deck, so that would have to be reliant on what the opponent is using, which is pretty rare. So that's gonna wrap up all the monsters. There are some other dinosaurs that I would like to add to the deck, but for space reasons, this is it. So we have 2 Jurassic Worlds. It's just 300 attack and defense for each dinosaur. Every single monster in this deck is a dinosaur. So all the monsters are going to benefit from this card. We're only running 2 because we have those other monsters that we can discard to search out these anyway. We got Fossil Dig. I think this is a newer card too, but add 1 level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand. We have to... Got Tail Swipe. This thing is... I like it because it's one of a level 5 or higher dinosaur monster. And then basically you get to just destroy 2 other monsters on the other side of the field. That's basically what it does. Got Big Evolution Pill. This is going to allow us to get the big dinosaurs into the game. Tribute 1 dinosaur. Then this remains on the field for 3 of your opponent's turns. And you can normal summon level 5 or higher dinosaur monsters without tributing. That's scary for your opponent because you can just pop this down, tribute some whatever dinosaur, boom, Superconductor Tyranno comes down. Ultimate Tyranno Conductor I guess no, you can't because it's not a special summon. It would, yeah. So you get 1 big boy dinosaur because you get the normal summon it. Gotta have 3. I have this in here to remind me that I need to put the water dragon in the deck. So if you tribute 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen, I love how they did that. H2O water. It actually makes sense. We have a reload because I kind of like this card. Then I think this card. Let me make sure. Was reload in this? No, they had Magical Mallet. I think Magical Mallet. Yeah, Magical Mallet is just a better reload. I think. I'm not too sure if it really matters, but. I just like it in the deck. If you got a hand you don't really like and you want to search for a big boy dino, play it, and you'll have a higher chance of getting it. It's kind of what that's for. Got Volcanic Eruption. Activate only during your end phase when you control Jurassic World. Destroy all cards in the field. That's just powerful, and it fits the theme of the deck. Not very good, I think, but it's there. So this is Fossil Excavation. This is a pretty good card. Discard a card from your hand, select a dinosaur monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and effect special summon this way is negated. It's basically Call the Haunted for just dinosaurs, and so probably using Call the Haunted would be better. Yeah, it would definitely be better Call the Haunted, but this fits the theme of the deck a little more. Hunt Instinct. Activate only when a monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field. Special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your hand. This is good. This one should probably add 1 more. Actually, it depends on how many. It doesn't really matter because even if you just special summon any dinosaur, you're getting almost a free card. Well, I guess you are losing a card, but it's cool. Got Seismic Shockwave, similar to Volcanic Eruption. I don't even know what this is doing. Activate when a dinosaur type monster on your side of the field is destroyed. Send to graveyard. Select 3 of your opponent's spell and trap card zones. Oh, they can't use those. Yeah. This card, you can read it if you want, but it's got a lot of effects. Basically, you just select their trap card zones when something happens or one of your dinosaurs dies, and you get to return a dinosaur from your hand, or from your graveyard to your hand. It does a lot of stuff. It's pretty versatile. Not versatile, but it's pretty powerful for just 1 card. So we just got some spicy stuff. So that's the deck. We do have other cards over here that you could consider adding to your deck if you're making a dinosaur one. Let me show you. So we got another Black Tyranno. I kind of want to add him, but this is I do want to get a nicer looking version. This guy is cool. Frostosaurus. He's just a vanilla 2600. Cool artwork. Got another egg. Jurassic World. Got some tail swipe. Yeah, this guy is pretty good. 1700. He's just a kind of worse. That Triceratops guy. Actually, this guy doesn't really look like a dinosaur. He kind of just looks like a... I don't know actually. Got Black Stego. This card's not bad, it's just I didn't find room in the deck. When this card is selected as an attack and targeted by your opponent's monster, you can change it to defense position. You got 2000 defense for 4-star. It's a little bit too defensive for me, but it fits the Stegosaurus, I guess. This hammerhead guy is kind of cool, but again, I didn't really want to put him in the deck. If you want to read his effect. This came with the original deck. Get another reload, tail swipe. This card's good because you get to all the dinosaurs in your graveyard. You can sacrifice them basically, and you gain life. But I didn't really value gaining life to be that important. Negate attack. You could add this guy is the dark, another big dinosaur, but in comparison to the other ones like Black Tyranno and Ultimate, this card just doesn't compete in my opinion. He has like piercing damage to opponents' defense position monsters. This guy just has, again, piercing damage, but he's a level 4, 1400. We have better options. This card is just a bad 3-star, but you can search him out with, I forgot what card it is. I don't think it's in the deck, but there is some card you can add that you can search out 3 stars. But most of the good dinosaurs are 4 stars anyway. This is a really old, this might be one of the first dinosaurs. Pretty bad, but nostalgic, in case you want to add that. I have Grey Wing in here. He's not even a dinosaur, he's a dragon. I don't remember why I put this card in here. I don't think this is supposed to be here. Put that in the other bin. That's my old school GX Yu-Gi-Oh! Dinosaur deck. Obviously it needs a little bit of improvement. It needs some cards added, some cards updated, but it is what it is. It's a cool deck. Very nostalgic. I still remember getting that. I remember my one friend tried to steal this card from me and I caught him, and it was really awkward, but we were young. Jeez, that was a while ago. So yes, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little deck and trip down memory lane. Also adding some newer cards and just having a good time, you know. Enjoy the rest of your day, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. Thank you.